Ever heard of at-will employment and thought, wait, they can just fire you for no reason? Welcome to Global Glossary, the series where we break down global hiring terms, and today we're going to be diving into at-will employment, a concept that defines most working relationships in the US and can sound pretty wild if you're not used to more structured labour laws. From required notice periods in Europe to strict termination rules in places like France and Germany, the US really does play by its own rules. So let's unpack what this means, especially if you're hiring across borders. At-will employment means either the employer or the employee can end the working relationship at any time, for any reason, or even no reason at all, as long as it's not illegal. There's no legal requirement for notice, no long-term commitment, and often no written contract saying how long someone will stay. It's all pretty open-ended. But that doesn't mean employers can fire people for just anything. Here are some important exceptions. You can't be fired for discriminatory reasons like age, race, gender, or religion. You can't be let go for whistleblowing or reporting illegal activity, and in many states, there are protections around public policy or implied contracts. So, for employers, this model offers a lot of flexibility. You can scale up or down quickly, reassign roles, or adjust responsibilities as business needs change. And for employees, it means you're free to leave whenever without needing to give weeks of notice or face penalties. So, in a way, the flexibility does go both ways. But here's the flip side. Job security takes a hit. Without guaranteed notice or protections, employees might feel constantly on edge and unsure whether they'll have a job tomorrow. Sudden exits from either side can shake team morale and slow down momentum. This model is pretty unique to the US. In most countries, employment is governed by formal contracts and national labour laws that require notice periods, severance pay, and just cause termination. It's more structured and often a slower process. So, if you're building a global team, don't assume US rules apply everywhere. Always check local employment laws, and even at-will setups aim to be fair, transparent, and people first. It builds trust and keeps the best people around. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Global Glossary. Stay tuned for our next term explained.